This is the 13th
13th
episode of the Bet on This podcast. I'm 1K Watts.
And I'm Mike.
And we got Andres behind the boards. We're missing Sean today.
Sean's out of town this weekend, so we had to run it without him, but he'll be back with us later this week for our next episode.
I felt like a short, quick podcast would be good today.
Yeah.
Touch on some stuff that happened throughout the week.
Always nice recording in the mornings.
Yeah,
Nothing better than sitting down, having some breakfast, drinking some coffee. I'm finally starting to get a little bit titillated over football being right around the corner. The draft just concluded.
I wish it was closer than I wish it was in a couple weeks, bro. It's so, we got 3-4 months still? It hurts. I hate it. I've been watching highlights.
Yeah, it's going to be, I'm excited for it. I'm excited for the football season. Eagles made some splashes in the draft. I'm happy with some of the picks the Chargers made.
Yeah, I think the Eagles had a top-tier draft. I think the Steelers had a top-tier draft. The Texans, the Seahawks, a couple teams really killed it.
Yeah.
You know, the Chargers did good.
We took Quentin Johnston first, wide receiver from TCU, another fucking tower. So we got the Twin Towers now on the Chargers with Quentin Johnston and then Mike Williams on the other side. Quentin's a dog, dude. That dude is a 50-50 ball machine right there. So excited about that. We did need some speed at the wide receiver position. So I guess excuse me. TCU wide receivers were high on the Chargers board. We took
Darius Davis.
And Darius Davis, I believe was his name. We got some speed there. Davis runs a 4.36 40 time. He's a smaller guy though. He's like 5'8".
Yeah. So that might be the only setback.
I mean, there's been other small wide receivers that have done well, right? Like, think about the Wes Welkers,
How tall was Wes Welker?
Wes Welker was short. I can't imagine that he was much taller. I mean, Tyreek's only 5'10".
Yeah, it's tough, I think, as a wide receiver. As a running back, very plausible. You know, you got Boston Scott, you got Darren Sproles that can kind of...
Yeah, if anything, I think it's easier now to be a small wide receiver because there's all the rules protecting him. You're not going to get, like, if you were a 5'8", 180-pound wide receiver in 90s football when linebackers could just take off your fucking head. So now there's all these, like, you can't just crack a wide receiver when they're coming across the middle. So I think you'll be all right. It's nice to have some speed. So we got two big guys that can catch those 50-50 balls. Keenan Allen's still a lethal route runner, and now we have some speed out there too. I'm pretty happy overall. We got a lot of defensive guys as well.
Okay, I was gonna say, is that where you think you were lacking the most was receivers, or?
Dude, I think we had a pretty stacked roster last year, in all honesty. I mean, we made a lot of moves on defense. Our defensive line is shored up. We took a linebacker this year. We got a good secondary. Last year, I really do think we were plagued by injuries. There was a point early in the season. I mean, Keenan Allen was out for 8 weeks.
Yeah.
We had a lot of injuries on that team. So I'm liking the way our roster is set up. I'm looking forward to next year for sure.
Yeah.
The AFC is tough though, dude. But before we get into the AFC, because I do want to dive into that a little bit, how do you feel about the Eagles draft?
A+, dude. So
Jalen Carter's a dog. But you had some concern about Jalen Carter's work ethic.
As I talked about last episode or an episode before that too, I'm not sold on Jalen Carter yet. I like the idea of Jalen Carter. Yeah. I'm like, that's a great pick. The potential, there's no ceiling. This could be fantastic for us. And now that I sit and think about it, I think if he was to go to any team, it should have been the Eagles, because the Eagles have leadership throughout that whole locker room.
Yeah.
If he's going to fuck around, it's going to hurt him.
Yeah.
The Eagles won't play with that. That's
very true.
So I think being around leaders will help him keep his head down and work. As long as he keeps his nose to the grind and just produces, he's going to be good. I like Nolan Smith. Don't know how Nolan Smith dropped to number 30. People let him go.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have mind drafting Brian Branch. I would have liked him or Joey Porter Jr.
Oh,
that would
Joey
have been
Porter
solid.
Jr. Who ended up taking Joey Porter Jr.?
The Steelers.
Oh, yeah.
So
he's a dog.
And then we picked up Keely Ringo, which I don't mind either. Another dog. I think it's all Georgia boys.
Yeah.
So I'm not mad about it. And then we traded a 7th-round pick, I think, in 2025 for DeAndre Swift.
Yeah. That was... How many goddamn running backs can you guys have in your fucking locker room, dude? So them getting Swift now solidifies that Derrick Henry is not going to the
We needed
Eagles.
a running back one.
Yeah.
You know, so...
Swift is good.
I would have loved if the Eagles... I don't know how plausible it would have been, but if the Eagles traded their 30th selection for Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
You know? But Because in my head,
I don't think Derrick Henry's going anywhere, bro.
In my head, I was like, okay, trade the 30th selection for Derrick Henry, and the Titans will draft Will Levis. They did it anyways.
The Titans took Will Levis,
I know,
right?
but I wish they would have done it with the Eagles involved.
Yeah.
You know?
So the Eagles taking Will Levis, does that mean they're completely out on Malik Willis?
Titans,
excuse me. Because the Titans took Malik Willis last year. What was he, a top 5 pick?
No, I don't think they're completely out. I think they're completely out on Tannehill.
Well, yeah.
You're going to need a backup for either whoever starts, Malik or Will.
I don't think Tannehill's on the team by the time the season rolls around. I know that Tannehill's on the last year of his contract, but there's no guaranteed money involved in this year, so their Titans aren't going to lose anything if they cut him.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy the turn the Titans took? Because they were supposed to be that team coming into last year.
Yeah.
They were supposed to be good.
What was it, last year, the year before that, they won a couple playoff games, and Tannehill was winning games with throwing like 80 passing yards and just, yeah. I mean, the reality is this is a passing league, dude. You can have one of the most dominant running backs and be good at running the ball, but you need somebody who can air it out. You cannot rely on your... And Derrick Henry, I mean, so goddamn durable. How many people can run the ball, touch the ball 30 times a game like he does and stay healthy?
And the way he runs.
Yeah.
He's a hard runner, yeah.
For sure. So, I'm super excited, man. Once football's right around the corner, we're going to start to have a lot of off-season shit going on. Something I did want to touch on a little bit with Aaron Rodgers now being in the AFC with the New York Jets.
Yeah.
Wide receivers are stacked. Is Aaron Rodgers even a top 8 quarterback in the AFC? Because think who we got. So we got Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson,
Josh Allen,
Justin Herbert.
I don't know if Herbert surpasses Rodgers yet.
I think last year's play, but who knows how good Aaron Rodgers is going to be this year. Last year was kind of a little bit of an off year.
It was, and he still had amazing numbers.
Yeah.
And he had a shit team. So
you know just how good Aaron Rodgers did. Last year was his like highest interception season in a long time, and he threw 12.
Yeah.
We were so used to that dude only throwing 3 or 4 picks a season. It's like unbelievable to see him throw over 10.
So here's something to think about. Do you draft any Jets wide receivers on your fantasy team? Because who knows who's going to get the ball, you know?
Garrett Wilson might fucking go off.
He might not even touch the ball. It might be Lazard again, you know?
Yeah.
Who knows how this team's going to play out?
I'm not really... The Jets aren't doing anything, bro. I'm really not... Out of all the teams...
I mean, they almost did something last year, and they had a shit team. They had no quarterback.
Yeah, Zach Wilson's dog shit. What was Zach Wilson saying before they signed Aaron Rodgers? Like, whoever they bring in here, I'm going to make his life living hell in practice. Like, okay, bud.
Yeah, relax.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the Jets, but that whole division's just a toss-up.
Well, I mean, you got the Bills and Dolphins. I think the Dolphins are going to have a little bit of a down year. I hate to kind of drag Tua. I don't think Tua's that guy, bro.
I got a buddy who's a Dolphins fan, bro, and he would be livid right now.
Yeah.
He thinks they're like the best team in the NFL.
No.
Like, he got them high on the board, like their running back situation. He's really thinking they're going to be good.
They could be. I just don't know how much faith I have in Tua.
They got the best corners.
Yeah, that is true. Tua's just too injury prone, bro. He needs to be healthy.
Yeah. There's no replacing him.
You think there's replacing Tua?
Who? Mike White?
Who do they got? Do they still have what's his name? Teddy Bridgewater is the backup?
That's not replacing Tua.
You're acting like that's a big feat to replace Tua. We're not talking about Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes here.
No, but he's better than everybody else on that roster, quarterback-wise.
For sure.
I think he's a top 15 talent in the league. I don't think it's like...
Okay, I could take that. Like, the middle-of-the-road quarterback.
It's harder.
Like 13,
I think it's harder to replace Tua than it would be Derek Carr.
Yeah.
Or Dak Prescott at that point.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. The Cowboys aren't going to do shit next year.
Did you hear about who the Cowboys drafted?
Who?
In like the 3rd round? Malone Brown. You don't know about Malone Brown? Malone Brown, dick in your mouth. Come on. Cowboys suck.
You're a fucking idiot. You're an idiot, bro. So I think we've decided that we're just gonna make this podcast 95% Cowboys slander.
Yeah, because fuck
every time
y'all.
we post a TikTok talking shit about the Cowboys, it blows up.
It goes dumb.
Like when we did that start bench cut, and I said I would cut CeeDee Lamb right off the bat. I was capping. I was just talking shit. But that
you know how many people took that seriously? It's like it's obviously a wide receiver 1 versus 2 wide receiver 2s.
Yeah.
Like you idiots, fucking jackasses. It got me so mad. I'm like, there's no way you guys don't understand satire.
It's just showing what the average Cowboys fans IQ is.
Yeah.
A bunch of fucking retards.
Fuck.
I mean, you can't really say that nowadays.
I'll bleep it.
Dude, but I'm so excited for football season. Shit needs to hurry up. On a different note, Lakers winning it all.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna give you that.
Lakers
even though
winning it all.
I love the Lakers, you know this. But how good for our generation would it be to see one more LeBron versus Steph playoff series?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. That's game 7 with the Kings and Warriors.
In an hour.
In an hour.
My watch doesn't read.
Bro, the Kings are good,
right time.
dude.
Yeah.
The Kings are good. I really think what the Lakers have going for us, though, dude, is since the trade deadline, we have depth.
We do.
We have a lot of guys that can score points outside of LeBron and AD. We got D'Angelo Russell, who's streaky. He can go hot. There was that game, was it game 6? He hit like 3 threes in a row.
Yeah. Or game 5, 4.
That might have been game 5, but whatever. Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura,
Troy Brown.
We
go deep.
Yeah,
you know,
we got some depth. I mean, shit. What's his name? Malik Beasley's on our team. He doesn't even get playing time, and he's a solid bench player.
What's the issue with Tristan Thompson?
Well, we just signed him like right before the season ended.
He can't play, why is he just sitting on the bench?
I'm thinking of what was the dude who we had a couple years ago in the bubble? Fucking what was his name, dude? It's a cheerleader on the bench, pretty much.
Yeah,
Dudley.
I mean,
I
think
Dudley,
Tristan Thompson's a little bit better than Dudley.
Dudley. I mean, Tristan Thompson hasn't got another 4.
Nah.
Lakers winning it all, though. I'm confident in that shit. Who do you think's gonna win the Warriors and Kings game today?
I got the Kings.
I think I do too.
They're in Sacramento.
And yeah, Warriors can't win on the road. DeAndre Fox is a dog.
Light the beam.
Yeah.
Light the beam.
DeAndre Fox is a dog.
I would like to get this podcast out by today, so this can all stay super relevant.
Yeah.
But I mean, dude, if Steph puts the team on his back, who's stopping him? Nobody can stop Steph Curry, and it's actually kind of scary.
Yeah, Steph's still that fucking guy, bro.
And if Clay can get hot, Jordan Poole gets hot, they win.
Yeah.
If the real key is Clay and Jordan Poole. If they can really step up, help Steph out.
Andrew Wiggins makes a big impact.
Yeah, he does too. Yeah,
because he's a really good both-way player, dude. Because his defense is locked down, and if he gets a little bit of shit going offensively,
who do the Lakers match up better against?
I'd rather play the Kings.
I'd rather play the Warriors.
I'd rather play the Kings only for the sense that I'm betting on the playoff experience.
Yeah.
Kings they don't have anybody that's been here and done that before. Maybe the lights might be too big for them in LA versus the Warriors. And even though they suck on the road,
yeah,
they've been there, they've done that, they've won.
That's what Mike Brown was saying. He was saying, "Hey, the Warriors are experienced. They've all been here before, so we're gonna find out game 7."
Fact.
You know what was great to see though? Fucking Dylan Brooks. Just walk out the stadium. Get out of here.
Fuck Dylan Brooks. And he didn't say shit. He refused to get interviewed.
Every time they lose. Yeah, come on, bro. How you going to talk that shit and then run from the cameras?
First off, how you going to talk that shit and average like 7.3 points a game? Fucking bum. I could get up a couple more shots than that.
I think the Grizzlies realized they're kind of one-dimensional. It's Ja Morant or bust. And I mean, they got a couple great role players. But
I think if I'm not mistaken, the Grizzlies were one of the worst three-point shooting teams.
Yeah.
One of the worst free throw
shooting teams. Yeah.
So that's one of those things. It's
you got to capitalize on those free points.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Capitalizing on talking about just like capitalizing on those free points. Kevin Durant, the way the Suns played so good. Kevin Durant will get the quietest
in what game?
Just in the series.
Okay. Because they got obliterated last night.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
But in the first series, Devin Booker averaged like 37 points a game.
Yeah.
Fucking animal, dude. It was the Devin Booker show. And then it seems like Kevin Durant's kind of quiet. Like, you don't really hear a lot. And then you check his stats, and the dude has 30 points. Because he will score the quietest 30 in a game.
Couple mid-range.
Because he won't shoot a lot of shots. He gets crazy shots at the free throw line.
Yeah.
So he'll only shoot 10 shots, but make 7 of them, but then shoot 14 free throws.
Yeah.
Shit like that. I'm scared of the Suns. The Suns are really, really good. The thing that I think is going to wear on them, they obviously got clapped last night. Their starters have to play too much. They don't have a bench.
Sure.
You got Kevin Durant with the fucking fake Achilles playing 45 minutes a game. And he's what, 33?
He's
34?
Old. Yeah.
So he's going to have to get gassed out a little bit, right?
Yeah. It's going to be a good series, though.
Yeah.
We're going to see. They got clapped last night, but we'll see how they
bounce back.
Yeah, respond.
The 76, dude, the Heat. Jimmy Buckets, bro. What a fucking dog.
Yeah.
What a dog.
What's the Eastern Conference looking like?
So we got we still have one more game, I think, in the Celtics Hawks series. In the winter.
It's over. Hawks lost.
So Celtics are playing the 76ers.
Okay.
And then the Heat is playing the 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, we got to pay some bills really quick, so I just want to say support for the Bet On Us podcast is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Their products are precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped's Performance Package is the ultimate men's hygiene bundle. Join over 8 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you. 20% off with free worldwide shipping with the code BETONUS. That's 20% off. Free worldwide shipping with the code BETONUS at manscaped.com. If I'm correct, that's about 8 million balls, give or take.
16 to be exact. This is 16 million balls that Manscaped is helping keep smoother than a baby's bottom, which is actually a little bit of a weird comparison when talking about nuts, but you get the point. You guys need to get this performance package. Your girl will love you for this shit. Every woman likes something that's well maintained. Shit, the guys do too, if that's what you're into.
Mm-hmm.
So in the performance package, it comes with a few different things. You got a nice pair of Manscaped underwear that you'll get in the package. You got the lawnmower for shaving those precious jewels. The lawnmower 4.0 is a precision cutting device. Comes with a light, and you also got some different attachments for different lengths.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, why pay your light bill when there's a light right there, you know?
Exactly. You don't need electricity to shave your nuts anymore. You kind of do to charge this thing, but you get it. You also got the weed whacker right here for trimming up those pesky nose hairs that start sticking out a little bit. This one's pretty important. I use this all the time. I'm a hairy Italian dude, bro. My nose gets hairy. You also got your crop reviver right here. If you're, had a long day and you want to be fresh for your girl, you just spritz your nuts with these and it brings them back to life. Oh, yeah. Now, we do have to disclose that this is only for external use. Do not put this shit on the tip of your penis. It will burn. Yeah. It does not feel good.
From experience.
Full disclosure. And then here's your crop preserver. This is good for it. It's like a ball deodorant, right? If you're working out a lot, you work outside, you're active, definitely want to use this. Keeps you a little bit fresh throughout the day, and it's definitely a real confidence boost as well. And then the package also comes with this nice little toiletry bag. Really clean, really cool.
Leather.
Manscaped also has a lot of other products too. They have some wipies, some I think they're called mop crops, some cleanser, foot duster, even cologne now, and razors as well.
I mean, look, we're making you the best man that you can be. How would you not want to have a Manscaped bundle?
Dude, and they got body wash. Manscaped is literally setting you up for all your hygiene needs to help keep us men fresh and clean.
I mean, as much as you like getting a whiff of your nuts throughout the day, we're trying to help you out. Your girl don't like it, your man don't like it, whoever you're with, help them out.
It's cool to take care of yourself, guys. Let's be clean shaven, let's be well taken care of and keep our junk clean. Manscaped is trying to save your balls, and they will appreciate it.
Become a real man, dude. Real men take care of themselves,
Oh, yeah.
It's 2023. It's not 1840 anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Came a long way.
So, again, guys, your balls will thank you. Get Manscaped. Go to manscaped.com. Use the promo code BETONUS for 20% off and free shipping worldwide. Again, it's a hell of a deal. You need this stuff in your life.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you. Go check out Manscaped. Use the code BETONUS. Thank you.
Back to the show. I don't know who the Heat's playing. Why am I blanking on that?
Do you have the playoff bracket by chance?
I'm pulling it up. But the 76ers are good.
Yeah. I like Joel Embiid, dude. And as an Eagles fan, I feel like the 76ers are kind of like in my community on Twitter, so I kind of like seeing them win and see the community be happy. You know.
Did you see that video of James Harden? He's like arguing with some dude behind the
slapping him. Yeah, I saw that.
But it was the most casual, disrespectful backhand because it wasn't even a full slap. The dude's just like he's just talking to him and just throws one of these in. Like that. Like,
you can't even
so
press charges about that.
Yeah, that was so disrespectful.
You're just a bitch
bro.
if you go to court over that.
First off, letting another grown man touch you. I don't care if it's James Harden, dude. I'm punching him right in the dick.
Yeah.
Like, that shit was funny.
I'm grabbing that beard.
What cracked me up was just the soft slap, bro. It wasn't even a backhand. It was just he literally boop.
Yeah.
Like, that shit was fucking funny.
Crazy.
But I'm really happy with the way the Lakers are playing, dude. Anthony Davis, I know I've kind of dragged Anthony Davis through the mud a little bit, talking shit about his motor and him playing soft. He did have a couple of games where he only put up like 12 points. I think he had 2 games that were low scoring. This dude had 26 blocks in the series, though, which is the most by a Lakers player in the playoffs since Shaquille O'Neal in 2004.
I think the Lakers in total had like 55 blocks this series. Yeah.
Insane, bro. Anthony Davis was playing like that guy.
Yeah.
So that's, I think, the biggest key. I've said that from the beginning. Our playoff run is going to be determined by how well Anthony Davis plays.
And using our size.
Yeah.
I feel like when we get caught up in shooting a lot of threes and we continue to miss, we don't have a response other than to keep trying to shoot threes.
Right.
Which when we lost to the Grizzlies the second time, we had no response. We just kept throwing up threes, and you blink your eyes, we're down by 30.
Yeah. So LeBron had a little bit of a quiet series. He averaged 22 a game. LeBron does a good job of when other guys are cooking, letting the flow of the, like, he's not a superstar that sucks the air out of the court or off the court. You know, like, he doesn't need to be ball centric, but there's still times to where there was a couple times in that last series to where LeBron looked like he was preserving himself a little bit and he was shooting a lot of threes.
Yeah.
And there's times where it's like, dude, I just want to see LeBron, dude, put your shoulder down, get in the lane, play a little bit more aggressive. I think sometimes it seemed like he was being a little bit too passive. So I would like to see him play a little harder.
We got the playoff picture.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm just kind of questioning about the
Heat
East
playing?
On the East side.
The Heat are playing the Knicks.
Oh, that's right.
Going to be a good series.
That game's live right now.
What's the score on that?
That's going to be a good series.
That's going to be a good series, dude. The Knicks have some talent.
Yeah, Jalen Brunson's a dog.
Brunson's a dog, dude. Mark Cuban fucked up by not paying that man when he was with Dallas.
Yeah, I mean, fuck.
Rather have him than Kyrie.
The Mavericks have been on vacation for a while now.
Yeah. Is Kyrie even going to stay next year?
No, I don't think so. I think he might be coming to LA.
Lakers? Lake Show?
That's what I think.
LA? That'd be crazy.
That Heat game is in quarter 2. Knicks are up 40-28.
Oh,
Okay.
we might see the downfall of the Heat this series, maybe.
That's game 1.
I mean,
It's game 1.
what's Jimmy Butler gonna do? Fucking put
Drop
the team on
50,
his
60
back in
game?
every game?
Dude, Jimmy Butler's a fucking animal, dude. What a dog.
Okay, so who are the Sixers playing?
Celtics.
Celtics, Sixers. That series is over, right? Celtics and the
Yeah.
Hawks.
That's going to be a good one, dude.
Yeah.
Who do you got in that series?
Fuck.
I think this is the 76ers year.
As a Lakers fan, fuck the Celtics.
Yeah.
So let's get them the fuck out of there.
I think the 76ers are going to squeak by in game 7 in a very close series.
Yeah.
Because
Also,
the Celtics have some depth too, dude. They're good.
we were talking about who we'd rather see the Lakers play. I would much rather see the Lakers play the Warriors because I want to see Steph Curry walk off the court with his head down.
Yeah.
This is LeBron's time, his era. Shit on him.
Yeah.
Let's get after that. Fuck Klay Thompson.
If LeBron wins a chip this year, where does that move him in the GOAT conversation?
Okay, so I've had to defend, I'm a Kobe stan.
Of course.
I've had to defend LeBron a lot recently, though, because people, especially older people, like to slander his name because of, like, his political views. It's nothing to do with basketball, and it fucking pisses me off.
Yeah.
But there will be people that will be, LeBron, blah, 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 when subconsciously they don't like him for other reasons.
Right.
But it's like, that man has the most points in NBA history. Like, there is no way he is not the GOAT.
Yeah, and he's going to play for probably another 3 more years. He wants to play a year or 2 with Bronny. By the time his career's done, that gap is going to be so big between him and Kareem being in second. It's never going to get touched, bro.
Nah.
Ever. And here's the thing, right? So I think where LeBron kind of gets the short end of the stick with the GOAT conversation is he It's because he makes the right basketball play first and foremost.
Instead of taking the big shot,
he will pass the ball to the open guy in the final minute to take the best shot, where Kobe and Michael Jordan,
they want that shot.
Kobe would be triple covered and he's shooting that ball.
The only time Michael Jordan isn't shooting that ball is when he passes it to Steve Kerr.
Yeah. Exactly. So I think LeBron, when you really look at, like, I don't think he's as much of a killer as far as shooting goes as Kobe and MJ, but as an overall basketball player, bro, like, you can't sit here and tell me that LeBron's so big and so strong that if him and Kobe played 1-on-1, Kobe's scoring on LeBron easy, but Kobe cannot stop LeBron. LeBron's gonna put his shoulder down
and just drive to the hoop.
And same thing with MJ. Like, neither one of them are stopping LeBron.
I think Kobe figures it out after a little bit, how to knock that ball out, poke it loose. Yeah. But I think LeBron gives him a run for his money. Also, Kobe and MJ were sharks. They smelt blood in the water and
stomp on you.
Did that. Whereas LeBron will take over when he needs to.
Yeah.
It's not 24/7.
Right.
You know.
What's impressive about LeBron, though, too, is just the longevity, dude. 20 seasons, and he's never had a season-ending injury.
Yeah.
Never torn an ACL like that. The past few years, he's missed 20-ish games a season, but
I think that comes down to personal trainers. Like, Tom Brady and Kobe had the same personal trainer, and I think things like that get you above the rest.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
When you pay attention to details.
And the recovery, too. Yeah. I think that's, like, it'd be interesting to see what LeBron's not only his, like, weightlifting regimen, but just what his normal routine looks like on a recovery basis. I think that's the important part. Because these guys got these hyperbaric chambers and all this kind of shit that they didn't necessarily have in the 90s. So it's the ability to take care of your body is so much better now.
I know this kind of off topic. You know what hurts about losing Kobe the most? It's not about, like, oh, his presence isn't here anymore. I mean, obviously that sucks, but we never got to see what he was going to do after basketball.
Oh, I know. And he was transitioning so gracefully.
Bro, he's already won an award for that short.
The short film that he wrote and directed. What he was doing with women's basketball because of his daughter. He was very involved in that. What he was doing in the business world. Kobe was transitioning so gracefully to that next phase of life.
To be really one of the greatest people to ever live.
Yeah.
You know, he was about to accomplish everything.
That's what's sad about it is there's the possibility that his post-career life was going to be just as good and bigger as his NBA career.
Because beyond basketball, he was so intelligent. He had 7 languages that he spoke. Like, Kobe was just different, dude. But it comes down to one of those things. How many people do you know that have passed on that it's like they were too good for this world? I think if people are religious, they kind of believe, hey, God says, I will take you when it's your time.
Yeah.
You've done enough. Come on. You know? So.
Yeah, dude, it's sad. It's a sad one. But it was such a tragedy to see him go.
24 minutes. You want to wrap this thing up?
That went quick. We don't really got a whole lot to talk about. We touched on before we call it, let's rate your team's draft picks. So just overall, what do you give I'm going to give the Chargers like a solid B.
I don't want to be what would you give the Eagles? Because you know what I want to give the Eagles.
Maybe a C.
I'm just kidding. I almost left.
Bro,
podcast is over.
I just want to clip Jeff during the pro day when Jalen Carter looked like shit. He's like, oh, that fucking looks sloppy. Like he wasn't training. Fucking fat piece of shit. And now he's like, oh, that fool's a dog. He's going to be great on the Eagles.
I'll hold my nuts on that. Yeah.
Bro.
But
and then, so we're going to clip that. And then the middle of the season, if he's not doing shit, you're going to be like, why'd we take this fucking piece of shit?
Yeah, I mean, he might be another Jordan Davis situation where he doesn't do anything for the first year.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Development.
I'll give you guys a solid like B+ though.
That's outrageous. A+.
I feel like B+ was a very fair.
We got DeAndre Swift. We got Nolan Smith.
That was a draft?
We traded a draft pick for him. That counts as your draft.
Oh, damn, dude.
Same thing we did last year. We snagged A.J. Brown. Howie Roseman is the fucking GOAT of GMs.
Yeah.
And we'll see, because everyone was, the Eagles' downfall is about to happen after the Super Bowl.
Nah.
Eagles' downfall. Now we're back. And it's going to be a couple years.
We didn't talk. Lamar Jackson finally got paid. We should touch on that shit, too. So, Lamar Jackson, what was it?
260.
5 years, 260, 185 guaranteed. So, he just beat out Jalen Hurts' contract a little bit. But We knew that was going to happen. We talked about that shit on the last episode.
Yeah.
How the Eagles saved money by paying him.
Yeah.
Because these QB salaries are getting fucking stupid, dude. These guys make so much fucking money.
The Ravens
it's only going up.
Added a couple pieces for him in the draft too, which is cool.
So there was all this smoke about Lamar Jackson and the Ravens.
Yeah.
Was that just all right? Because Lamar Jackson didn't really come out and say anything other than his cryptic tweets, right?
Right.
I think what we were seeing with all the smoke and mirrors with the Lamar Jackson shit was a side effect of him not having an agent communicating with media outlets and shit.
Yeah.
So everything's it's that telephone game, dude. Everybody's got their fucking opinion. Everybody heard this, so there's all this bullshit and drama going around. That all the shit we heard about the Ravens and the contention between Lamar Jackson and the team, maybe none of that was even true. This could have been very easy, good trade re-signing talks this whole time. We just don't know.
Quick question. How much weight does Lamar's MVP award hold? Because at what point does he start regressing? He hasn't made it to an AFC championship game. He hasn't done anything really other than winning that MVP award. Is he worth more than Jalen Hurts?
The AFC is tough though, bro.
Yeah.
I think to make a deep playoff run in the AFC is significantly harder than the NFC.
Yeah. I mean,
all the teams you got to go past. I mean, so Lamar, he's never had any fucking weapons besides Mark Andrews, dude.
Yeah.
And I was listening to a different show, and they were talking about, before Lamar got paid, there was the shit, just hating on him for not being a good pocket passer, right?
Yeah.
His MVP season, if I'm not mistaken, he led the NFL in all passing categories.
Yeah.
Passing, completion, yards, touchdowns. His pocket passing, he was the best pocket passer in the NFL when he won the MVP. He's not just a running quarterback.
Yeah.
Now that he has a weapon in Odell Beckham Jr. with Mark Andrews, let's see how good Odell is.
I still don't think Odell's a wide receiver one.
No, I don't think. They're paying him a lot. It's just hard. So he's 30 with coming off the second ACL surgery on the same knee. We've got to give him credit though with the Rams when they won the Super Bowl. If he didn't get hurt, he was on his way to being Super Bowl MVP. He was going
Okay,
off.
but does that happen without a Cooper Kupp on the field too?
No.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I think
Cooper Kupp is the reason why he's open.
yeah, no, that's fair. So let's see how Odell the injury thing's a concern, right? But talking about Cooper Kupp, he went through the same kind of injuries. I think he had 2 significant knee injuries on the same
Much
knee.
younger though.
Much younger. That's the difference. But we'll see. I think the Ravens will look good.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're making a deep playoff push. Again, the AFC is just so stacked, dude, with the fucking Chiefs, Bills. How good do you think the Browns are going to be? Is Deshaun Watson going to be any good?
Nah. I don't think so.
He needs to start getting rub and tugs again.
We'll see how it goes, dude.
Yeah.
Next year's got a lot to hold. We got a lot to talk about in the future.
I'm just ready for fantasy football, dude.
Yeah, I'm ready to try to get that championship back.
All right, I think we should go ahead and wrap it up.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody for being here, for watching the 13th episode. All of our supporters, all of our TikTok supporters, all the Cowboys fans that are bitches. I appreciate everybody.
Yep. Have a good day, guys.